Hey guys, this is IntroducingEmy and we're back with some Zisteau icons, some Twitch emotes for him. There's actually a new one I have to draw, plus I need to edit this one. There's also like a third big image, like a splash image that I need to do, but I'm going to save that for a different video, so we're just going to do the emotes right now. So he had some comments from the Twitch chat that this was a little hard to tell what this is. So we are going to edit it. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, let me find a blue color. I'm going to make the ship let me see here. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to make the ship like a more singular palette of light colors, and I'm actually going to I need to make a new window, a new workspace. No. Workspace, new. Oh, I don't do this that much. What I'm trying to do is make a new window. There we go. New window for this. And I'm going to put it over here. And I'm going to make it really small. Now let's go smaller than that. Let's go like down to 10%. Okay, so I'm going to try to look at it. I think that's about 28 by 28. Oops. No. Open with Photoshop. So I could even go smaller. Okay. So that's that's actual size right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this until I feel like it looks more readable. Godspeed. Here we go. I don't know if this is going to work or not. So I think one thing I can do here is I'm going to put a stroke around the explosion in a dark red. I don't want it to be so square. I know I'm like trying to use up as much space as I can, but let me turn off the ship for a minute. Okay. To be honest, the explosion kind of looks good on its own, but I really want like some ship parts or something. So I would like to kind of round this in a little more. Let me make these like a weird color that we're not going to use, like green. Alright, and then I'm going to duplicate this. I know you can't see what I'm doing over here. That's okay. Don't worry, it's no big deal. And let's edit, transform, warp, and I want... Okay, now I'm confused. Stop. Stop everything you're doing. Turn that off. Okay. Maybe I could puppet warp it. Okay, come on. It's not wanting to puppet warp. Never mind. Cancel that. Cancel puppet warp. Puppet warp sounds like a convention. I always go to Puppet Warp. Puppet Warp 2014. Woo! Okay. So let's try a round explosion. Let me get rid of my guides. Some of the little bits and bobs got distorted quite a bit. That's okay. But in doing that, I think we can now make it bigger. Okay. So that already looks a lot better. Doesn't that look like a more puffy explosion? You know, like clouds and stuff. Okay, so the ship. It's so hard to make this look like what it needs to be. I'm just thinking. I'm having a think. I'm like Winnie the Pooh in my thinking spot. Let's see. I could turn again. I'm going to I'm gonna put I'm gonna make a folder. So old KSP icon, and I'm gonna put these in their own folder so that if I ever need to go back to them for some reason I can. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna try to make, first of all, I'm gonna turn off the stroke so I can see what I'm doing a little better. I'm going to try to make this bigger. I'm gonna turn it technically it wouldn't fit together anymore. Like when I don't know if you remember when I did this, I'm pretty sure I drew it like, nah, that doesn't work. I'm frustrated. Now why can't I see that? Oh, I have effects turned off. Oops. I'm trying to think of some way to make this stand out as like, where's hard light? As like space debris. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Hard mix. See, I'm not so concerned about like what it looks like here big. I'm more concerned about like I'm watching this over here, this little pip, to make sure that it's doing what I want it to do. And I can assure you it most definitely is not doing what I want it to do. Maybe this looks a little better, like to have it a little more saturated. Yeah, it looks pretty wacky without the without the blue tint on. And then maybe let's try to put a white smash in the center. I'm not sure totally how to make this stand out, you know, like all on its lonesome. That helps. That helps quite a bit actually, putting the white around it. Maybe let's take it to like a yellow. It's just not a lot of space to work with. I'm also gonna flatten that down onto that. I'm gonna cut that so it's on its own layer. This thing is such a freaking behemoth. This rocket part in the background. Let's try this. It's still like a little overly detailed, I think, so it kind of becomes a blob. So let me block it. I can't even remember if the ships have like yellow caution tape on them or whatever. Yeah, you can't even really see it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna try this and we'll see if okay. I'm trying everything to make this like a more readable object. I'm a bad artist. I'm all pathetic about this. This is a hard one to make good. The only other thing I can think of is I might just I'll give him like a couple different, like maybe I'll just give him an explosion. Um, so like just give him one like that and say, you know, maybe your peeps would just prefer to like have the explosion. And then like give him one with the rocket. Okay, I'm gonna try that out. I'm not gonna bother making you sit here and watch it, me save it and everything. So let's. Oh, why did I close that? I need that open. I think it looks better. I think there's something to that. So let me put all this in a folder. New KSP icon. And now we're actually going to do the totally new one, which is balloons for Rollercoaster Tycoon. Do I have... Lazy, don't be silly. I'm not even gonna bother doing a sketch. It's a balloon. I can figure out a balloon. 5 minutes later. I can't figure out a balloon. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, balloons aren't too difficult, so I'm not gonna... Just gonna fill that in black. Not gonna do a sketch, just gonna go for it. So let's do primary colors. Because I say so. I actually think there are balloon stands in the game, and I can't remember if they're primary or if they're like one of them might be green actually. Oh well, I think primary colors look better, so. Alright, so let's do a highlight. I know you can't see the one on the red. I'm going to have to... Red is a hard color to do an overlay on. So I will have to do something special. I generally like to use cyan, however you care to pronounce that, because I think it looks the best. Then let's do multiply, multipass. So I've picked just a warm color, a brown, to do some shadows on the warm colored balloons. A little art theory there for you, just throwing that out there. And then I will pick some kind of a green or blue or something. Okay, then I just need to adjust it a little bit. Alrighty, and let's color our lines. If I don't like it, I'll just turn it off. No biggie. I don't want the shadows touching their line counterparts. Okay. And last but not least, let's well, first let me see what this looks like as a teeny tiny thing. Turn off the background. Range, window for Zisteau icons. It's kind of nice to know that it's 5%. It will get you about what it's going to look like. Completed. Oh, can I get a hold of that? Yeah, cool. So, we can actually afford to make it bigger. Right. Oh, you know what? There we go. Sorry, hello ECU. So it's just a little muddy in here. So I think what I'm gonna do is it's just like a little hard to see. the individual balloons. Could I make a space there and you could see it? Nah. I'm gonna make the shines a lot bigger. Oops, did not mean to do that. Let's try this out. If people have problems telling what it is, well, first of all, I'm sure he'll say something to me. Second of all, I can always go back in. I'm just kind of, let me move it so I can see it a little easier. I can always go back in or just like make it one balloon or something, but I think that'll do us for this one. Balloon. Put that in my completed ones, and yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for this episode, and I'll be starting another Zisteau related drawing here soon on camera. I don't know if I'm going to narrate the whole thing because it's going to be kind of a long one compared to these icons, but I'll figure something out. I would really like to record it. So, all right, I will see you guys next time. Bye!